Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 11 of our Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask Super Replay. My name is Marcus Stewart. I have Kyle Hilliard here for the 11th time. Hello.
Hello! I'm excited to play this game. I almost booted it up on my Switch the other day, just because I've been enjoying watching you play it so much that I was like, maybe I'll play it on my own time.
It's funny, one of my buddies is playing it right now, too, who
Oh, really?
watches the stream. And yeah, so he's like, yeah, I've never beaten this game either. I'll play alongside you guys. So Majora's Mask
cool.
Fever sweeping the nation thanks to us. Is
Sweeping our circle of friends.
Which is the nation. We're friends with everyone in the country. I actually... okay, I was like, what day is it? It's the first day. I'm gonna assume I didn't slow down time left, so I should probably do that immediately, just to be sure. Which, as we all know...
songs if you want.
Yeah, do you still have that list handy? Hi, everyone in chat.
I can go get it. Let's see. What if I just hummed them to you?
And I have to guess.
Yeah.
That'd be impressive if you hummed it well enough. Like, oh, that's the... I mean, I guess they're simple melodies, ultimately. It probably wouldn't be really hard. Hello, Changeling. Right. Spike saying, just catching up on episode 10. Are you watching episode 10 and this episode at the same time? Because that'd be wild. All right, Kyle, what is it?
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Let me think about this. Okay.
Because the slow down time is the Song of Time backwards, right?
Yes, I got it. It's down A, right down A, right.
I like that there's no like or maybe a very generous timer where like the gap between notes can be like 3 seconds and then it'll be like, no, you got it. Even though it's like, I feel like that's long enough to start a new song. Oh, time normal. Okay, so we're good. Okay.
Yeah, so you did. Okay.
I must have done that last time. All right, so we got the very weirdly designed but very powerful sword. So we can now, at least I think we can.
That was worth an episode, by the way, I think.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, I don't know if it was the whole episode, but it was
pretty much the whole episode.
Okay, but truly worth it. Like, honestly, one of the best like side quest upgrade things you can do in the game. Honestly, your sword, that's like the thing you primarily use, you know, and to make that better, that's a big deal.
It's if this was a Friends episode, it'd be called The Episode with the Sword.
Oh, the one with the sword.
Oh, the one with the sword. See, I don't watch Friends. I know the episode naming convention. I almost had it. But that's like one of two things I know about Friends, is that and the theme song.
Yeah, there's a game called like Friends Trivia. I don't know if we ever did on replay, but
like a video game?
Yeah, yeah, it's like a Friends Trivia game for PS2. And I'm trying to remember the timeline here because I would always joke with Jeff Cork that we should play it because Cork liked Friends a lot too, and I've probably in my lifetime seen like every episode of Friends. Like,
really?
Probably, yeah.
So you're a Friends fan or a mega fan?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. It's not like, here's the thing. It's like I wouldn't say like, oh, I love Friends. I'm such a Friends fan.
You watched every episode twice.
But here's what I'm getting at, Marcus. There was a period of time where it was so ubiquitous that it was like unavoidable. It was just on TV.
I mean, you could change the channel.
What? I know, but I enjoyed it, right?
Oh, okay, you like the show.
Yeah, but here's the thing that I'm getting at is like I think it's on HBO Max or something right now.
Yeah.
I've never like been like, I'm gonna watch a bunch of episodes of Friends. This will be fun, you know? But when it was on, I just would always watch it and enjoy it.
I know a lot of people have their sort of like, they treat it as like their comfort food sitcom of like, I love Friends so much and I've rewatched it a gazillion times, so I will have it on in the background as I'm doing like other things. And I've never watched an episode of Friends. I've seen like passing clips, but yeah, I barely know what the show's about. If it's about anything at all, maybe it is it just about friends? Like just a group of friends having adventures and there's no like real through line for it? Very character driven, like, you know, actors that you like playing people that you enjoy watching interact with each other for 200 episodes or whatever. I was gonna say, like, am I missing out? Like, should I watch Friends? Like, is Friends? Does Friends hold up today?
Yeah, some of it does. I think the comedy of like the character comedy does, right?
Sure.
Matthew Perry as Chandler.
Yes, rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. He was always the favorite character. And like that still will make you laugh. Joey Tribbiani is still just a fantastic timeless television character. But then like a lot of there's so much stuff that's like, yeah, absolutely doesn't hold up. It's like a sitcom from the 90s.
Sure.
Like, what do you expect?
Some jokes where you're like, ooh, that one.
Yeah.
Probably rethink
There's
that
a whole
one today.
episode how Chandler is just devastated because one of his coworkers thinks he's gay. You know, it's like it's not really like gonna hold up today.
Did you watch Joey, the spin-off show that I guess people didn't like very much?
No,
were you that level of fan?
No, not at all. But I have weirdly thought recently, as TikTok sends me little clips from friends, and I'm like, oh, that's funny. I was like, what if I watched Joey? What if I sat down and watched Joey?
How many? It was like one season, right? Like it did not last long.
2 seasons or something. Yeah.
I was gonna say like with that you could do a podcast where you just watch Joey and talk about it.
Oh man, that's a good. There was a podcast. It was gosh, I'm trying to remember how it worked. There's The Best Show is like an improv kind of comedy podcast, and they did a spin-off show called My Friends the Friends, and it was a Friends rewatch podcast, but the way he approached it was just like he put on this character who was just absolutely exhausted with the idea of doing a podcast recap show, and his co-host never watched any of the episodes. So it's just him being like, well, I guess in this one, Chandler gets in trouble at work, and his co-host is like, oh, yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't know I was supposed to. And they did like that for like 50 episodes. And it was very funny.
So I was gonna say, like, if you did that podcast, I could be your co-host, and I'd be the guy that watches Joey that has never seen Friends, and see how that affects my enjoyment of this.
Marcus, I am genuinely in love with this idea. Of what if someone who has never watched a second of Friends watches Joey? What if that is their only insight into Friends, is the spin-off sitcom that nobody liked?
I mean, yeah, I'd do it. I mean, it was like one season, right? Like it wouldn't be like a huge ask.
Oh man, we should do this. This would just be outside of Game Informer. This would just be for fun.
Yeah, look at us guys. You see what you do for replay? You tune in for brilliant ideas coming to life before your eyes.
Marcus, I might get back to you on this. We might have to do this because it's like a 12-episode commitment.
Yeah, we could talk. We could do it.
Oh god,
it's been a while since I've had a podcast like that. Like the last one I sort of like, I guess, watch along podcast.
Yeah.
Was the friend of the show, friend of Game Informer, Jack Gardner, and I had a Sailor Moon podcast years ago. I'm actually, if you're wondering what I'm doing, by the way.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for everyone watching. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I need to go. I'm going to go get the barrel so that I could blow up that rock that I couldn't blow up before. That's in front of Water Town. But then I remembered I think I got to kill the boss again to interact with the guy that sells you the barrel, right?
Well, the barrel, you can buy it in town now.
No, it wasn't there. That's why I went back to town. You might not have seen as we were talking, but I went back to town and it wasn't there.
Distracted.
Actually, no. You might be right. I forgot that the Goron. Yeah, I forgot he was in there. So actually, you might be right. I looked at the regular selection and was like, oh, it's not here. So I guess so it might be. I might be about to play myself. Okay. But yes, Sailor Moon podcast, which you can still watch or listen to on Spotify and Apple.
Did you watch all?
Well, we didn't get. We stopped before we finished it. We got.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We watched a lot of it though.
Yeah,
it's called a podcast by Moonlight on Spotify and Apple.
Yeah, you're talking about comfort shows. You know, Friends is a lot of people just put on Friends and just live their life happily. I do that with Community a lot. Community is the one that I throw on and just makes me happy to have on in the background. Or New Girl.
But I always forget when you get close to this dude. Every time.
But Sailor Moon is my wife's version of that. You know,
really?
She's got to do some work. She does a lot of online teaching. She's got to grade papers. Throw Sailor Moon on the TV. You know, just comfort food.
Has she ever gotten so engrossed in Sailor Moon that when she's trying to write like a B on a paper, she actually draws like a crescent moon?
A nice flourish. Yeah, I don't know.
Hands it and kids confused, like, what? Is this good?
What did she say? By the power of the moon? Did she say something?
God. So we watched the English dub, but it was like the redubbed English dub that is like, they basically Dragon Ball Z Kai'd it, where it was the Japanese dialogue, so it was more faithful to the Japanese version, but it was the English cast. So the characters went by their Japanese names. Because when I originally watched Sailor Moon, it was the original American dub where Usagi Sailor Moon is named Serena,
Yeah,
But then
that's my Sailor Moon. Absolutely.
Yeah, that was my Sailor Moon too. And then rewatching the updated dub, she was called Usagi, which threw me off because I didn't realize that they had redubbed it until we started the podcast. Wait,
you got to be a Goron, I think.
Oh, that's right. I always forget they're racist. I mean, what else would you call it, Kyle? They don't want to deal with anyone else but their own kind.
Right. Yeah. The thing that threw me off with that redub was that Luna is like just a woman, just like a normal age. She's probably like a 30-year-old woman or something like that.
You mean like as a cat? Or she sounds like a cat? I mean, she's a cat that sounds like a 30-year-old woman.
Yeah, but in the original dub, she sounds like an old woman.
Yeah, she's like, why? She's like, oh, Serena. That's my bad Luna impression, by the way.
And I really always try to stay open to like.
Actually, no, I can't fast travel.
Like new dubs, right? Because it's like your immediate reaction is always going to be like, nope, this doesn't sound like it used to. I don't like it, right?
Not a fan.
I try to always try to be in the mindset of like, no, give it a chance. You know, the performance is probably better. Maybe the writing is probably better, but Luna was a hurdle I couldn't overcome because I liked Luna as the old
kind of sage.
Sage-like
voice.
Like, she's been around for a long time. She knows what's going on. And when it was like a woman's voice that sounded pretty much the same as Sailor Moon's or Usagi's or Serena, depending on what you watch, it just was like, nah, she needs to be older than Sailor Moon. She needs to be a sage, and it just I could never get over it.
I can't get behind a cat that sounds younger than I do.
Yeah, exactly. You get it.
Yeah. What about Artemis?
I don't think I got it. I threw out I deleted it from Hulu when Luna sounded different. I only watched a few episodes. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I was just watching with my wife, and even she was kind of like, I don't know if I can do this. It's not the same. It's different, and it's not working for me. You know?
Sure. Oh, do you have a favorite Sailor Scout as well as Chad? I'll extend that question. I think Sailor Mars was always she was a G. She was like the coolest one.
This is
Jupiter's
really,
up there too.
I'm exposing myself with how I'm not a true fan, but the short-haired woman who was the smart one.
Oh, Sailor Mercury.
Mercury.
Ami.
Mercury. Yeah, Mercury.
Yeah,
that was always my favorite.
Yeah, Jack used to call.
No, hold on.
What?
I feel like we've done this before.
Oh wait. Did we? Maybe I did. Okay.
I don't think you. Yeah, because I.
Oh right, this is the we can't do. Oh wait, I forgot. I was like, hey, I did it, but then I remembered Gorons and water they don't go together.
Yeah. So there is. I think I know where you need to set the bomb, right? So I think you're on the right track to go buy a bomb.
Train of thought. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is somewhere different that you've seen before.
Right.
So I don't know. Hopefully that's enough for you. How many episodes of Joey do you think there are, Marcus?
Let's see. I'm trying to think of like sitcoms on like regular TV are like longer. They're like 20 episodes. So I'm gonna say like 20.
There's 2 seasons.
46
episodes.
Okay, so it did get another season. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good like. That's still like fine. Like that's still like that's like a podcast. 46.
Yeah.
We did more than that for Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I'm gonna really think about this. We got to figure out a way to do this. I just love the idea of listening. I just love the idea of like like you don't know Friends, and it like you would just be like, so wait, Joey's like this? Why
I don't know what his personality is supposed to be at all. I don't know anything about any of the friends, like what they bring to the group, who's the kooky one and who's the
which one's Sailor Mercury, which one's the
Sailor Moon. I don't know what Jennifer Aniston contributes to the show.
Nothing as far as I'm concerned. No, they're all great. They're all great in different ways. So whatever you do, Marcus, even though this podcast may never come to exist, at least in the short term, don't you dare watch a single episode of Friends in case we decide to do this podcast.
But cancel my Friends marathon that I was going to start this weekend.
Exactly. I bought the DVDs.
Jeez. For I got them at Goodwill, because who the hell sells DVDs anymore?
And then after that, what we'll watch, instead of watching Friends, Marcus, we'll watch the show Episodes, which it's a show. Here, I'll give you the premise. This is very important that I explain this to you. there's a British show that's very popular, and they decide to adapt it to America, right? This is the concept of the show. I'm saying this is like what's happening in the show, right? The fiction.
Right.
Popular show in Europe. The writers decide to bring it to America, so they come to America. And in the American adaptation of the show, the actor that played Joey in Friends is in this sitcom. And he's playing himself.
He's playing him, not Joey. He's playing is it like a fictional version of himself?
Yeah. Matt LeBlanc played Joey in Friends.
Right.
So Matt LeBlanc is playing Matt LeBlanc in this show, and it's about him starring in another sitcom and all the baggage that comes with being a former cast member of Friends when you're trying to do another sitcom. It's very meta and weird, and pretty good, actually. I watched like the first season of it.
Okay.
So we'll watch that. We'll watch Joey, then we'll watch episodes.
I'm looking forward to watching all of the Friends adjacent shows.
Yeah, exactly. and then we'll watch the reunion that happened a couple years ago.
And I'll still get emotional somehow. But like I have no attachment.
I'll all be getting nostalgic about the set, and you'll be like, never seen it, don't know what that is.
I'll be really excited to talk about Joey's character though. Like, tell me more about that guy.
Okay, I'm sorry everybody. We can stop talking about this.
Yeah, we'll go back to Dragon Ball.
Joey show can be the next Super Replay. Combine them.
Oh yeah, is there besides the trivia game you mentioned, is there like an actual Friends video game, like a normal video game, but it's Friends?
Oh, like where you just,
like a licensed game when everybody got a licensed game? Like, is there anything for Friends? Like Friends, the PlayStation 1 game or something?
That would be hilarious. There's not a lot of sitcom video games. There's Home Improvement.
If only Telltale was around back then, because we would have gotten an episodic Friends game, probably, right? Like at the height of Friends' popularity, we would have gotten like a 5-episode Telltale game about, and then you play as all of the friends and make choices about whatever they do in that show.
Yeah, so Friends. It's called Friends, the one with all the trivia.
Okay,
is what it's called. And a little bit of Game Informer history. When the big layoffs happened in 2019, and we lost a huge portion of the staff. Which I was among them. I believe the episode of Replay that week was they played Friends, the one with all the trivia, right? That was the pretense for the episode, but if you watched it, it was a bunch of clips from Replay throughout the years. Aww. Which is very sweet. I've never been able to watch it, honestly. It makes me very emotional.
Sure. So
now it's time to actually play the game, is what I'm saying, Mark.
Yeah, I'm not running around aimlessly. I'm just sort of running around trying to see either a block that I can't blow up or couldn't blow up, or just like basically any tip off of like, hey, it's somewhere. Yeah. The solution is somewhere I've been before. So let's go back to some places because the world's not that big.
I can throw you more tips too if you.
Sure, throw me another tip.
Okay.
Whatever you think is like the next level.
Yeah.
Of
okay, so it's somewhere you've been before.
Okay, of which there's only 2 places outside of town.
Yeah. And it is, maybe this is a good tip. It's like you have to, there's the town, there's the circle around the town, right? And then there's a bunch of areas that connect to that circle. Okay. Right, like the swamp, right? The swamp.
Right, like the biomes, like the 4 biomes.
The biomes. Let's call them the biomes. In one of the biomes is where you've seen it before.
That's what okay, because I'm about to go back into the swamp biome since I haven't been there in a while, and I've got several new things since I've last been here. Also, I noticed that the condor, the thieving condor didn't show up. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's on a schedule.
Maybe give up. Well, he got that sword now. And it's like,
yeah, he's on that. It's like Link holding a gun in his belt and flashing it.
By the way, Spike7977 suggests the podcast be called "My Friends Are Fine, Thanks."
Okay.
I think we call it "Who is Joey?"
Who is the one with Joey?
The one with Joey. The one about Joey.
You think the finale of that episode we could actually get Matt LeBlanc to like call in or something? Like, you think he's hard to get? Is he doing anything really?
He had another sitcom for a while. He's the one member of Friends who I feel like was just sort of like, yeah, I love this. Why would I never leave the sitcom world? And
like he didn't become a big movie star like Jennifer Aniston.
No. Yeah, Courtney Cox did another sitcom. But I feel like he was the one that was like, yeah, this is a great job. It's one of the few 9-to-5s if you're an actor where you don't have to travel. And he's like, so I'm gonna keep trying to do that.
stays in his lane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's a very rich man because he was on Friends.
I mean, as long as he's good with his money, right? If he's good with his money, you know.
Yeah.
It's not what you make; it's what you save. Yeah, we should. What if we could at least get him to do a cameo? Like we just paid for a cameo, and then he says,
Matt
"Congrats on
LeBlanc
the Joey
cameo.
podcast."
How to? Ooh. Okay, here we go. I googled Matt LeBlanc cameo, and nothing came up. But there is a Celebrity Talent International Matt LeBlanc booking agency profile, so I can fill out a form here to potentially hire him, and it asks for your budget. I'm gonna put 0 to 0. Oh, minimum is 2,500.
2,500.
So, 2,500.
You had me at 25, and I was like, "Oh, that's reasonable." $25 for Matt LeBlanc. So, replay fans, how do you feel about a crowd-funded campaign where you all chip in to help us get Matt LeBlanc?
It's a Patreon exclusively devoted to trying to hire Matt LeBlanc to come talk about Joey.
And then maybe we can extend the invitation. Like, hey, do you want to come on replay? And I don't know. You like video games? You want to talk about something in Zelda? Okay.
I don't know if he's a gamer. Matthew Perry, famous gamer. Chandler, loved video games.
Like the character or the guy?
As the character, I believe he mentioned Doom once, and having a laptop that could play Doom that he was very excited about.
Okay.
And all the ladies found that to be very nerdy.
All right, it's the 90s. We're like, oh, what are you, a kid?
Yeah.
Okay,
But no,
I don't think the Woods of
actor-
Mystery is where I need to go, because that was it seems like that was made for just that witch thing and nothing else.
But no, the
Probably famous
actor,
last words.
the actor Matthew Perry, big gamer, would talk
Really?
about games a lot. Loved Klonoa.
Really?
Yeah, and played was one of the main characters in Fallout New Vegas, and was like you'd watch behind the scenes interviews with him talking about it, and it wasn't like, oh yeah, no, I'm excited to be part of this exciting project that they're paying me to be involved in. He was like, I played 1 million hours of Fallout 3, and I cannot wait to be part of this universe.
Yeah, Spike.
You know, like-
Spike saying he was bidding in New Vegas, like he said.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And he loved it too. He was like openly like, yeah, I'm so excited.
Why
to be
isn't
here.
he
I'm
in the
Fallout
show?
games." Are you serious, Marcus? We just talked about this.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did I miss that? Is he in the Fallout show?
He passed away recently.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry. I forgot
He said
that.
R.I.P.
I'm so. Yeah, he's not. He can't.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know. I don't think I've met this frog like ever.
Wait, I thought that's why you had the mask on.
Well, I put it on because I saw him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying I've never seen this dude.
But it would have been awesome for Matthew Perry to be.
Oh, I forgot he passed away. That's right.
Yeah, it's so sad. He was.
Yeah, we lost the two Perrys, Luke and him. All right, let's see. I've been in here because I had the boat before. Okay, okay. I don't think this is the area, but you know, I need to check.
Jelly Banana claims that Goron Link can walk through the swamp.
I mean, I can test that here. I mean, the water's not deep, but you know, Gorons are little sissies when it comes to water.
Yeah. So here's the thing, because like the swamp is not poison.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
Can you roll?
How do I roll? Oh yeah. Oh, this is way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why does the poison
Well, I got-
disappear here, but you have to fight the boss again to make the snow disappear?
Time?
Time?
Yeah, that's the end. Just time. Yeah. I thought Goron Link would be strong enough to
Yeah.
forego a boat.
I mean, I guess
That's right.
mechanically there are things that you need to do, that you need to be able to do at any time while it's still snowing. But here, when the poison disappears. Oh, Jelly Banana says this part isn't poison. So that part was never poison, I guess? I just misremembered.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since I've been poisoned.
Ah, that swamp.
Who was that again? That's Stained?
Yeah,
It was Stained, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite?
Everyone loves Stained.
Are they still around?
I think the lead singer went passed away.
Oh my gosh, should I stop asking questions because the answer is they're dead?
Oh gosh, let me see.
Wait, did he really?
Maybe.
All right, Kyle, I'm gonna tap you for another tip.
Okay.
Am I?
He's still alive. He has not passed away.
Okay, thank
I
God.
was confusing him with Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Okay.
Wait, he passed away? Drowning pool guy?
Drowning Pool guy passed away.
When is that? I didn't know that. Oh, so relatively recently. Okay. Should I be here in the swamp?
No,
biome?
it's not the swamp.
Okay, that was my next level tip. Okay, I'll take my leave then. Actually, I'll fast travel out of here.
Well, go. Can you actually? Do you mind just going to the circle?
No! I didn't
pick
mean
it
to
back
do
up?
that. I mean, even if I could, I don't know if I could put it away. Can I?
Oh, bummer.
I feel like I'm gonna need
You
that.
gotta go back to town, I guess.
Well, I gotta fast travel anyway. I forgot that I had it equipped and not my ocarina,
Yeah.
so I instinctively hit it, thinking I'd pull my instrument out. Wait, what? See what happens when you tell me the Drowning Pool lead singer passed away?
I'm so sorry.
I was so distraught.
I mean, I should have known you're the world's biggest drowning pool.
Listen, people like bodies, and mainly because like 2000s era wrestling, like WWE really liked using that song for stuff.
that does seem like a wrestling song.
It was the theme song for WWE ECW back when that in like 06. So I gotta go back to town first. Originally, I was just gonna fast travel to Snowtown, but at least I have money.
Do you want another? Do you want to know where it's not?
I mean, is there many other places? I think there's only one other place I haven't checked, but sure. Yeah, I was gonna say like
Snowtown. It's not Snowtown. It's not the swamp.
It's not Snowtown. You're not saying the snow biome or the village?
It's not that area. It's not the snow biome. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not. I don't need to go. All right. So
Other way, back. Yeah,
that's right. There you go.
I hope Marcus isn't waiting for a new Naked Gun movie either.
Well, no, because O.J.
there's
Simpson
one coming.
O.J. Simpson passed away, and they can't do one without him.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we all know that. Yeah.
But they're doing one. They announced one like yesterday. I think.
Wait,
Liam
did they
Neeson.
really? Like
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Liam Neeson dead? Oh, wait, not Liam Neeson. I'm sorry, Leslie. Leslie Nielsen.
Why are you trying to kill all these celebrities?
I got Leslie Nielsen mixed up with Liam Neeson. They sound the same. It's L and N initials, and you know.
Yeah, a long gestating reboot of the Naked Gun franchise with Liam Neeson is finally moving forward at Paramount with a release date of 2025.
Is that a good idea?
Liam Neeson is absolutely primed to move into Leslie Nielsen territory.
He's been working his whole career to take the Leslie Nielsen slot.
He's done the serious stuff, and now he is like fully ready to be like straight-faced. Like he is perfect for that. Like I couldn't think of anyone better, honestly.
I think his best comedic role was showing up at the end of Obi-Wan as Qui-Gon, and he's just like in the desert, just like, what the? I'm here. I've been here this whole time, I guess. Yeah.
I was no help at all.
You know what? I'm gonna go to Milk Road. And he's like, you could see me all the time. You just weren't ready. Anyways, you want to go not follow this up?
I could have used this a while ago. I watched that.
Hey, by the way, Crater Gaming gifted a tier 1 sub to Liam Neeson. Which is there a Twitch handle Liam Neeson somewhere?
Wait, so someone that's hilarious.
Or does Liam? What if Liam Neeson does he stream? Is that actually him? And he's gonna get an alert that he's subscribed to Game Informer?
He's got 1 follower. That is hilarious. That was worth it. Who did that again?
Crater.
Crater. Incredible joke. Did you get a good look at Milk Road there, Marcus?
No, I went back because I realized I was too hasty in my. Because this is where the brothers. Oh no, this is the Goron track. Horseback riding, or Gorman track, sorry. Which, by the way, I just remembered I still have to figure out a way to get my horse back. Okay, that's locked in. And then there's also this. Oh yeah, this guy. Which I've been past here because I remember waiting the thing to. Actually, can I blow this up with my bomb? Is that good enough to not have to wait? I'm gonna do it. So everyone don't get mad, I'm gonna do it. Oh, he ran the hell out of there. Better work. $50.
Yeah, thank God. I was worried because that's what I've been. This is what I've been trying to push you toward, Marcus. And I was like, I'm pretty sure this is what you need to do.
Okay.
This was my like my.
Well,
subtle...
I've been here.
I know, but not. You had to wait till the third day.
Oh, right. I can do other things now.
Yeah, now you can get in here early. You can talk to the girls. You can figure out what's going on. Because remember, they were all weird and like depressed when you got here earlier.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't everyone's weird in this game, so it was like, that's normal. Isn't that your horse? Oh, I've got a scary pony. She's not used to seeing me like this.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're Goron mode.
Yeah, she's like, who the hell are you?
God, if you tried to ride Epona as a Goron, you'd kill her.
I mean, yeah, that's probably true to break her little back. Hey, who are you? Oh, this is my first time meeting a foreigner. You're cute. That's what I say every time I travel overseas.
They'd be like, okay, thank you.
Let's see. I won't. Wait, does he say that? Like, I won't say my name, or does he just like he's just?
That's
silent?
what I say usually. You tell foreigners they're cute. I say I won't say my name. See, she's a totally different mood now.
Oh, yeah, she's a little more chipper, isn't she? Wait, she's calling me a grasshopper because of my clothes?
Yeah, what are you confused about?
Ramani was practicing for tonight. They are... Whoa, that's ominous.
Yeah.
Any early 2010s TNA wrestling fans here? Because they would get that reference.
They are coming.
There was a storyline where one guy kept saying they are coming for months and months, and then they showed up.
Who was it?
Hulk Hogan was part of it, so it was a failure by default.
They coming mostly. What is the aliens line?
Oh, Alien the movie.
Yeah, no, aliens.
Oh, aliens. Oh, God.
They mostly come at night. Mostly. Right? Isn't that what she says?
That sounds right. I haven't watched Aliens in a very long time. They come riding in a bright shiny... Oh, those are not xenomorphs. A whole
That's
lot
right.
of
Okay,
them come
yeah.
down.
The little girl, she's just, they mostly come at night.
Are they aliens? And then they come to the... Oh my God, are they actually, like, legit aliens? Is this like the aliens abducting cows? Like, destroy all humans?
Yes, where Destroy All Humans got it from. You didn't know that?
Crypto is in Majora's Mask? Which is weird in hindsight, his name's Crypto just because of that word now. Has a new meaning. But Ramani must protect the cows. Hey, Grasshopper, I have a name. I told you my name, and you're still going to call me something else.
It's a term of endearment. She likes you.
She doesn't know me long enough to like me. You're a boy. Won't you try? What? Why is that predicated on my... You're a man, so you'll do this.
Oh, that's the spirit grasshopper. Yeah, by the way, the line is, they mostly come at night, mostly. And I saw, it was a bit in South Park before I saw Aliens, where Cartman would be like, they mostly come at night. Mostly. And then I didn't know it was an Aliens reference until many years later.
Wait, is this like a tower defense thing? Like they're gonna come and I gotta fend them off with arrows?
I don't...
Kind of what it sounds like, a wave base, sort of. Assuming it's like multiple waves. You mustn't leave the ranch. Grasshopper, let's practice right away. There are 10 ghost-shaped balloons in a ranch, so hurry and burst them. Oh, is that what that thing was that I thought I murdered?
Yeah.
Forever ago?
So you ride a pony?
Oh, I get a pony. Okay. Oh man.
Yeah. And I think you have endless arrows too.
Oh boy. Oh boy. How do I do this? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay.
You'll be all right. The question is like, yeah, sort of leaving your...
I feel like it's being pretty generous with the maybe hitboxes, which I'm not complaining. Okay, maybe not.
Oh man, I really thought you had...
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, wow.
Man, I feel like the other ones were worse shots than I got.
Well, you have full control over your opponent, as near as I can tell.
Yeah, I guess I do.
So, I don't know if there's like a great path.
Oh.
I don't...
Oh, inverted controls. I hate it.
I could be wrong. I don't remember this being too hard. Like, I had more trouble with the Goron race,
okay.
you know?
I don't think I'm doing terribly, right? Like,
well, yeah, I think you gotta do it in less than a minute. But I mean, this is your first try. Like, you're sort of getting the hang of things, and you're playing inverted. It just doesn't help.
How many I have? 8?
There's 2 more.
Oh, okay, I didn't see the other 2. She's gonna say, you're not a grasshopper, you're a cricket now. Because a cricket's a lamer grasshopper.
You could do that in less than a minute, right?
Yeah.
You did it in a minute.
That's great. Not good enough, but it's alright.
We're so proud of you.
You two work perfectly together.
It's almost like you stole my horse.
Do you guys know each other? I'll teach Romani's horse calling. Okay, yes, give me that. Now you two keep getting along and practice some more. It goes a little something like this. She have a Bowser necklace?
Oh, does she?
Yeah, that's Bowser on her little...
Yeah.
What the heck?
Cool. I wonder if she had that in Ocarina.
Yeah, on her little Boy Scout bandana thing. What's that all about? Is she actually a villain?
That might be one of my favorite Zelda, Ocarina Majora, just tunes. Doo-doo-doo. Like, I like that. And the
oh, yeah, I like the opponent song. It's got I love the ranch song. Like, when you go to, like in Tears of the King, Breath of the Wild, because it's the same song. But
yeah.
in every Zelda game, when you go to a ranch, it's just like a really pleasant like song that has a very evocative farm vibe to it. Like if I owned a farm, I'd want that song playing on a loop, like outside. Everyone that shows up, you just hear that.
Well, it looks like she had that necklace in Ocarina, so that's always been a nice little.
I've never seen anyone point that out. Like
yeah.
Maybe I'm.
Well, even when I Google it, like I'm taken to like a Zelda dungeon thread. Like a message board.
Yeah, has anyone ever asked about that? Like, asked
really...
Ainuma, like, what's the deal with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Next time we talk to him,
we
should bring it up.
I mean, the overlap, right? Like, Link's Awakening had, like, Chain Chomp and Yoshi and Kirby in it and stuff. And, like, they are done with that at a certain point, right? Like, it's only got to be in-universe to fit in Zelda. That's, like, probably one of the last examples of, like... Yeah, here's a nice little nod to another Nintendo thing,
So it's almost nighttime, so can I start, or do I just have to wait? Because I can practice again. Okay, she said, wait, hold on. She said it starts tonight. The operation begins tonight at 2.
2 a.m.
So I guess I'll just... I mean, I should probably speed up time so we can get to this.
Double.
Yeah. Or because it's...
Well, what time is it? Oh, you still have quite a while.
Yeah.
If you fast forward time, which is the double, you got it? It's double speed Song of Time. So right, A, down, I think.
Okay.
So let's see what it says. We got to make sure it's not after 2 a.m., right? Okay, proceed to night.
So I think it's like the start of nighttime.
Yeah, so that should
be before, yeah.
The thing you don't want to do is fast forward
past
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So this should be okay. So this you'll have to kill a little time, I think.
Okay, here we go.
But you were kind of close to this anyway.
It was like 1 minute. Where is she? Where'd she go? Oh,
yes.
I'm just gonna hang out with him or her. Excuse me. Epona is canonically female, right? Because I've always thought that.
So.
Yeah. We can't
Can
talk.
you just ride her?
I can call her with my song that I haven't had a chance to use.
You can't get on her back from there.
Okay. Not that I can. No. I can't even Z-target her. Actually, where'd she go, Romani? She go in her house with her weird mom?
She did say she would be inside. I wonder if you can... Oh, that's not...
Oh,
okay.
whoops.
Whoa. Careful, bud. Don't be hitting cuckoos.
I'm cuckoo for cuckoo puff. Cocoa? I don't know.
Hey, do you think they're doing another Age of Calamity?
Like another... You think they'll do another Musou?
I bet they are, right?
Those games sold pretty well, right? Those made money, I would imagine, right? I mean, I guess if they did, would it have to be in the same universe? Because the last one was like canonical to the new games. So would they have to? Would they feel obligated? Like, well, we need to continue this whatever's after Tears of the Kingdom to justify this. Could they do another like this is just Zelda? That's all it is.
So here's my I wouldn't. I don't think it'll be this year.
Oh, that's her sister. I'm sorry. I thought this was mother and daughter.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the crazy thing is that those are actually her 2 character models from Ocarina.
It's weird. She said, "Pleased to meet you." Like we had a whole conversation. Does she have a Bowser too on her necklace?
Should, yeah. Because you understand, like in Ocarina of Time, this is the child and the adult version of the same character.
Oh.
So this is like just now they've made it sisters, which is very weird, but kind of cool at the same time. The way they use they make everything just off kilter. You know.
Sorry, I skipped through all her stuff because I didn't think I'm trying to just talk to her, but
yeah,
she keeps interrupting, which I guess is technically the same person, but I want to talk to young you.
So by the way, Age of Calamity, according to Google, sold 4 million copies.
That's pretty good.
And it's like up there in the best-selling Switch games. So I bet there is absolutely a sequel to it that is basically a sequel to Tears of the Kingdom. And it's gonna function like Age of Calamity in that it's not like the first Hyrule Warriors where it's just like, yeah, we're just pulling from all the different Zelda canons and having all kinds of characters. Like Age of Calamity was just Breath of the Wild stuff. I bet there will be a just Tears of the Kingdom stuff Musou game.
Creator Gaming with a good idea saying I want a Toon Link Musou game, like a Wind Waker Musou.
That would be fun. I would take that over an Age of Calamity sequel. I was really disappointed by Age of Calamity.
What if it was? What if the Wind Waker Musou was just all ship combat? Like it's just a million ships on the ocean.
Wait, you're just a ship? Like you control?
Like you're on your red boat with the Chalk and Dragon boat, and it's just like a bazillion ships, and you have to fight them.
What I'm imagining, Marcus, is like, okay, take Destiny Warriors, right? Instead of grass, it's water, and instead of a character, you're just a boat, and then you're going around like as a boat.
So it's like Skull and Bones.
Oh yeah, I
like you control. Yeah, it's Skull. They made that game, Kyle. But what if it had an appealing theme to it besides not Assassin's Creed? I guess I don't know.
Did you play Age of Calamity? Did you play that one?
No, I haven't played any of the Hyrule Warriors game because I'm not a big Musou guy in general. But yeah, that's that.
I mean, I was such a. I mean, I still am. It's just a Zelda sucker. Like, Age of Calamity started so strong for me, where I was like, I'm back in Breath of the Wild world. Like, I'm here. Like, this is it. I'm back in the world, and then it just didn't end the way I wanted it to. It's basically not canon, is what it comes down to, which is a bummer. But that has to be coming up, right? Like, that's a big announcement. Like, that's one of those games that's just Nintendo's gonna just sort of reveal and release within 2 months.
It seems like something like we need something to fill in the gap as we wait for the Switch successor. So I don't know. Here's another one of these hack and slash Zelda games that you guys kind of like, I guess. Here.
That you did buy.
You did pay for this. We have the data, so I guess you'll pay for it again. Is what we're getting at. Sorry, I'm worried about
what a funky thing that Age Calamity game is. Yeah.
Sorry, my thought is that I might still be, well, whatever. I might still be slowed down time. So I'm gonna double check.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Do you need the?
I got it.
Oh, you got that. I'm muting periodically to take a bite of salad.
I had a salad for lunch too. Okay, no, I don't. You know what else I got? You guys remember the world's finest chocolate bars they used to sell when you were a kid in school? I got one of those. Like, it's good right here. You see it? I went to a gas station last night, and I saw it there, like in a little display, and I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't know they made these still." Like, I used to sell these when I was like in 3rd grade.
Wait, was it like just part of the candy at the gas station, or
no? It was its own little box in front, like at the register. Like, it wasn't with the candies, like the candy section, I guess. But yeah, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna buy this because it's like $1." And I was like, I wonder if this is any good or was ever good.
But
I went to Washington.
Oh no, please.
I was gonna say, like, I sold enough to go to Washington D.C. when I was a safety patrol
Oh, whoa, that's
back in the
impressive.
day.
Actually, I sold like 4 of
Well,
those.
I mean, my mom took them to work and did probably like the bulk of the work.
Oh, yeah,
You know, I went door to door, but you can't. That's nothing compared to putting a box out in the break room and getting your coworkers to buy them.
I had one of those. I genuinely equate it to like one of those childhood moments where you're like, oh, everything is not as good as it seems, or people can lie. Where
People can lie.
yeah, like you gotta learn that at some point. And they gave us we had an assembly, and they had a big presentation for the world's finest chocolate, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, yeah, I wonder if that's a Southeast thing, actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, did anyone else used to sell in chat any? I assume this was only an American thing, but like world's finest chocolate. Did you guys have to sell this when you were in elementary school and
you grew up in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I grew up in South Carolina, so like it might have just been that like zone, you know?
Only the South has it.
Yeah, but like I remember they called it world's finest chocolate. And I was like, this must be some like real good chocolate. I mean,
it says world's finest. You can't just say that.
Yeah, and it's like, and you can't just buy it at the grocery store. Like the only way to get it is through this from a student.
It's like waiting for Girl Scout cookies. Like you just gotta wait till you happen to find one.
And it was truly like I remember being like, this chocolate's got to be good. They like won't even sell it at grocery stores, and like it's called the world's finest. And I remember
grocery stores aren't good enough for it.
Yeah, and I remember taking a bite and just being like, this is slightly south of fine. Like this is just. This is chocolate. This is world's okayest chocolate, you know. And
well, you got me feeling real good about my purchase now.
Yeah,
I can try it on air. I can try it right now. Yeah, Crater saying, yeah, they're way. Apparently, the bar is thinner now. My memory is hazy, but and I'm also remembering like I was a kid when I last held one, so my hands were smaller. So was it always this size? But you know, it seems bigger to third grader eyes. But yeah, I'm seeing people in chat corroborate. Spike saying, I recently bought some last year in Texas. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Used to be like 25 or 30 bucks. Now it's 60.
Opening
it
up.
Happening
see here. Right? Here we go. It's happening. It's got a little design. It's got 2 hearts on it. All right,
hold on. I gotta shout this out. Husky's Gamer says, grew up in the Northeast and we had something similar. Middle of the road chocolate.
So it's slightly better, maybe, than us. Yeah. I mean, we got nothing to do as we wait for 2 o'clock at night for this thing to start. Yeah. So here we go. I'm gonna try it. Let's see where it ranks.
Okay, he's chewing it. I'll vamp while he sort of really truly considers it. He's looking around the room. He doesn't seem overjoyed. If I were to judge it from the outside of just watching. He's considering it, you know, he's bobbing his head back and forth. Eyebrows are furrowing a little. Doesn't look good for world's greatest chocolate, if I gotta be honest.
You know, it's not bad.
Hey,
it's not like some like travesty. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, good.
You know, I've had like decades of separation since I last had it as a kid, and in that time, I've experienced life and other chocolates, you know, from around the world too. Yeah, you know, I mean, I've been to Europe more than once, where the real chocolate is, and yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's $1. What you know? What are you gonna complain about? It's $1.
Yeah, and you're helping the schools out.
It's for charity. They flavor the chocolate not with milk, but with the sweat of your kid going door to door trying to sell these things,
which I'm sure violently discourage these days. Like,
I wouldn't want to. It was like it's always a sketchy proposition, especially if you're not going with like a chaperone of some sort.
Yeah,
you know. But like now these days, people are popping off when you know you just show up in their driveway. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I think someone said time is still Jelly Banana said time is still slowed. I did the song of time, but it's like, hey, you want to go back to the first day? How do I reset the flow of time?
Play it backwards.
Okay, what is it backwards again?
You ready for it?
Yeah.
Down A, right down, and then A down.
Okay.
A right. There, okay.
But You know, funny.
Return time to normal, I think, right?
Let me see.
Play the in-person.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for
So,
calling that out.
but you reminded me of a weird door-to-door story that I had where I was in Boy Scouts growing up. And for those that aren't familiar with Scouts, they sell popcorn every year. Like, that's their Girl Scout cookies is Boy Scout popcorn.
Yeah.
It's
nowhere. It's just as popular. It is just as popular.
Yeah, I hated doing it because we had nothing on Girl Scout. Like, when a Girl Scout comes to your door with a box of cookies, it's like exciting. You're like, oh my god, there's never a bad time for cookies. No one gets excited when somebody randomly shows up with like bins of popcorn. Like, you got to be like in a mood to have popcorn, in my opinion. So they were a tough sell. But I remember me and my buddy, we were doing our door-to-door in some neighborhood, and we were approaching one house, and right as we're walking up to it, there's a car parked right on the curb, and there's a guy in there. He's just sitting there. And as soon as we start making our way to the door, he says, hey, you kids. And we're like, what? And we turn and look at him, and we're like, yes? And he just like stares at us for a bit, and he says, don't go to that house. Like, super serious. And we're just like, why? And he just goes, don't go to that house. Doesn't elaborate, just reiterates what he said. And he said it with just like this weight and gravity. And me and my friend are just like, okay. And then we just backed up. And we looked at the guy, and he's just like watching us leave, like making sure that we leave. And then we just continued on our route. And to this day, I've always wondered what that was all about. Like, did this guy save us from something? Like, was he a cop? Like, we were like theorizing the rest of the trip of like, you think he was like an undercover cop and he was like staking the place out or something? And he was like, or like, was he like the weirdo waiting to do something and he didn't want to like make it messy? Like, oh, these kids are gonna get involved. I don't want them to screw this up for me because I'm gonna rob them or something. Like, it was so weird.
Yeah, you know, the other. God. So, okay, real quick, just to re-examine it. You were saying that this person was just like a neighbor or something?
I don't know.
Or like,
he was just sitting. He was just parked in front of the house, like on the road, just sitting in his car.
He was parked in front of the house. Okay.
Yeah, but not like in the driveway or anything. You know what I mean?
You know what the other scenario that could be, which I wouldn't be surprised by, is it was like an adult just messing with you.
I mean, maybe.
Who doesn't really, probably didn't, like, hadn't interacted with kids in a long time, who doesn't understand that, like, kids take that kind of stuff deadly serious.
Or he does, and that's why it's funny, because he knows we're
like
100% buy it.
But, like, in his mind, like, he doesn't remember that he was like, I was just messing with those kids. It was just, like, you know, another thing that happened on Tuesday. It was like, I messed with some kids. Where it's like, for you, it's like this memory that is just sort of seared into your brain, you know?
Like, he's telling this story, like, today somewhere. Like, one time I scared these kids because they're selling their unappealing popcorn. There's a ladder on the roof, so I thought there'd be something I could do up here, because when I put a ladder there, I wonder if I threw something in there, something would happen, right?
Oh, chat. Does Marcus, like, need to be in the bedroom with the girl at 2 a.m.?
I kind of thought she would just come out.
I don't know if she
Oh, there she
is.
is. Oh, yeah, there she is.
She might say something like, hold on,
it's almost time. That's ominous. Hey, Link, don't go in the house.
Don't go to that house. They hate chocolate. If you have a map, watch your map carefully. Okay, that's a good tip, because I think that the aliens show up on the map.
God, they're just calling them aliens now, but I guess they are.
She called them. I'm not. That's what they, you know.
Whatever happens, whatever you call them, yeah.
Do not let them get into the barn.
They'll come from behind the bar.
Just realized I was reading the same as you.
We have crates of arrows near the house of time. Man, they are strapped. Y'all are strapped. Like, this would be the equivalent of going to someone's house and they just have, like, ammunition everywhere. And you're like, what are you guys preparing for?
I wonder if you have to get off of Epona to get those boxes. Maybe go talk to her again now that she stopped. She's This is
the barn, right?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to say, like, where are so the ammo is in that building. Did she go back in the house?
How many?
Wait, it's happening.
Okay.
It's happening. Oh my god, this is like Nope. Just waiting for a weird balloon-shaped thing. Just coming.
Okay, so can you get on?
Now I can.
Okay,
Right.
and you do have limited arrows. Okay.
All right.
And you see
Giddy
your
up.
map.
Wait, I'm trying to make her go. Oh god, there we go. All right, giddy up.
Okay. Now, Marcus, I believe, not to put too much intensity on you, but this is like what you need to be doing, right?
I mean, as of now, but usually.
Yeah, but I'm saying like this is mainline stuff right here.
It is?
Yeah. So
okay,
like,
I couldn't tell.
If you fail, there's a chance you might have to start over, right?
Like restart the cycle.
Yeah, and it like do every. You know what I mean? I'm just like warning you that. Like,
right. Well, you see how good I'm doing now. You think I'm okay? As I say that, there we go.
But I'm just like giving you a heads up that like this. If you fail this and you're like, we'll go do something else. Like, no, actually, this is what you need to be doing.
Where'd she go?
So one went into the barn. It looks like.
Wait, was it? I thought that was the house. That's not the barn.
Yeah.
I thought the barn was where Epona was. Did I got the buildings mixed up? Oh my gosh, the whole cutscene where this thing's getting ascended to heaven or wherever it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, how many? I thought only one went in there. Okay. Jeez, okay.
Yeah, wow. That was tough. Like,
that one slipped by me.
One went in there, yeah. I wonder if it's almost better to not get on a phone. No.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, would it be better just to... Oh, you too? That took everyone.
Yeah, so the idea is that she was in there sort of protecting town.
And doing a bad job. Wait, she has a bow. Why didn't she shoot them? Why wasn't she like the last line of defense? Is that bow just for show? Just decorative?
That bow just
Well, let's go talk to her mom or sister. Locked from the inside because sister's sobbing her eyes out.
Wait, there's not a third house, is there? Oh, that's the barn.
So this is the... See, I thought I was more looking at this.
I thought it was too. I thought that was the barn as well. Okay.
Jeez, we're both... Oh,
Faison killing it in chat saying the bow is just decorative. Decorative?
I like it. Well, should I just restart the cycle?
Can you go in that building?
I gotta wait for it to open at 6 o'clock.
So if you want to just see what
speed
it's
up
looking
time.
like the next morning, we can fast forward, yeah.
Well, I mean, we're already the next day. I would just have to fast forward so that we get to the opening hours quicker.
Yeah, if you just want to see what happened.
Yeah. How do I speed time again?
Right, AA, down.
I was feeling really good about that fight for the first 30 seconds.
I know. I had some confidence.
Oh, dawn of the second day. Sure. Yeah. That was weird. You know, I wonder if I need Epona, because I assume I'll keep her for good after this. And I'm thinking back to the ocean land, and I was like, I bet she could jump over those walls. Maybe that's the key with those, little blue walls, because she can jump over stuff. So maybe that's.
You know why you're thinking that, Marcus?
Why? Is that correct?
You're a freaking genius.
Is that correct? Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. I deduced correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smart guy. So you still can't go inside, huh?
Okay. She's probably crying her eye. Oh god, she does not look. Look at her. Look at what's left. Look at the aftermath. The cuckoos arrived though, so you can run a business on a single chicken, right? And no sister. If I knew it would come to this, I would have never. Why is she, the little girl defending the farm? Why weren't you doing it, adult woman? Why is
she explained it? The sister didn't believe her.
Oh.
She said my sister doesn't believe me.
Is it raining inside?
Yeah, don't think about it too hard.
Is it raining right now, or did they leave a hole from the abduction? I mean, I guess they would have to, yeah. Oh yeah, it is raining. Oh, now you got a bigger problem, lady. Now you got a hole in your roof you gotta fix. You're gonna have to.
But this, man,
I gotta reset,
This is the wait. Do you have a lot of money? Do you want to go?
Oh yeah, well, I got enough money. $50.
Oh,
whoops.
But this is truly the kind of stuff I love about Majora's Mask, is that there is an opportunity for things to go the worst case scenario, and you can see it. Like in Ocarina of Time, the story doesn't continue until you do the thing correctly, right? So if this event was in Ocarina of Time, you would just die and restart, video game rules. And you would never see a scenario where she was abducted and the sister was devastated because she lost her little sister. But because of the time loop nature of this game, you can see that scenario, which is like why this game is so dark and weird,
I like it. Man, it's so weird to see just a literal alien abduction in a Zelda game.
Yeah.
Do you think they killed her? What do you think they did with her? And the cows? Like, eat them or something? Or?
The thing that I'm trying to remember is, like, you remember if you just wait 3 days, you can go into the ranch, right? And she's there, but she's, like, super sad.
Right.
She's just sort of...
So, like, you're saying it already happened. Well, I mean, it would have had to, because she said it was gonna happen anyway, but she would always fail because I wasn't there to help. I'm the difference.
But chat, answer this question for me, because there's two scenarios. Either you're never there and she just fails and she's just bummed out for the rest of the game. There's the scenario that we just witnessed where you're there and you both fail and she gets abducted. My question is she gone for the rest of the game at that point? Or does she come back and she's in that weird dejected state? Because that's almost creepier. If she did get abducted but comes back the next day and is just a completely different person.
So you're saying like something happened to her while she was gone, like they did something to her.
And she gets returned and she's just that weird dejected version
You're
of
like,
herself.
is it even the same person that they like disguise her
did
as
they
like
swap her?
Yeah,
Did they
like
body? Okay. Yeah, Jelly Banana says she comes back. So that's like that makes it so much more interesting and weird. Is like did something happen to her or is she a completely different person? I'm a big fan of this side quest, Marcus. I really love it.
It's very weird. I like this. This is very...
Yeah, body snatched.
It's like,
because I think
they watched... How have we not gotten
say...
a Zelda movie with just this side mission? Like if they made a movie like Close Encounters, but it was Zelda?
God, I need money first. What if that's the Zelda?
The Zelda movie? They did just this one side mission?
Majora's Mask side quest? I would...
It'd be so specific.
I'd love that. People who don't really know Zelda who go see the movie, they're like, is this what Zelda is? It's like alien invasion? I thought it was like fantasy elves and stuff.
It's whatever you want it to be, man. I feel like we would get a Majora's Mask movie if Christopher Nolan liked Zelda. Because it's already plays to his strength. He loves weird timelines and telling multiple timelines at once. Like, he would eat up Majora's Mask. Like, he would be itching to make that movie.
He's not a video game fan. He's made that clear. There was an Oppenheimer interview where someone asked him, they gave him a bunch of rapid fire questions, and one of the questions they threw at him was, do you play video games? And he was like, no.
Do you guys want to elaborate? Like, why do you hate fun?
Yeah, I hate fun. But his brother likes video games. We know that he's at least is a Fallout fan. But I don't know if about anything else.
Do you think that's like how that was when they were kids? Of like, Jonathan was the gamer, and like maybe Chris used to like games, and then Jonathan liked games because like when you're the younger sibling, you just want to do what your bigger sibling does all the time.
Yeah, I don't know.
But then like Chris fell out of it because he found that scarf that he never leaves his neck. He's like, I think I'll put this on, and it transformed him into a director for the rest of his life. Yeah, but then Jonathan, never found the scarf, so he maintained his love of video games.
I would be curious. Yeah. I mean,
this is my headcanon for their childhood.
In the Fallout sort of promotional track, Jonathan did talk about enjoying Fallout 3 a lot, and being a big fan of Fallout 3. But I don't know if does Jonathan Nolan still play video games today? I don't know.
What do you think it would take to get Christopher Nolan to play a video game if he's so adamant? Like, if you just sat him down and said, like, we're playing a video game, what will it take? Like, an hour of your time, we're gonna play a game.
I don't think it would take much, honestly.
Or would we have to get Jonathan to convince him? Like he'll listen to you.
I don't think Nolan. I mean, this is like a weird trajectory.
Like, does he actively dislike games, or does he just like, I just don't play them?
Did you buy the?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I think Christopher Nolan, from just interviews and stuff like that, is a very open-minded person when it comes to entertainment. Like he doesn't turn his nose up at anything, as near as I can tell.
Okay.
Like he's a big Fast and Furious fan. He is outspoken about MacGruber being like a
That's
masterpiece.
right. I forgot about that.
And like, so I think it's like I don't think
It's like he's not above video games.
No, not at all. I think he's probably just prefers movies. I mean, he just seems like a guy that is like, I can play a video game or I can watch 50 movies. He's gonna choose 50 movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but has he ever met Hideo Kojima? Have they interacted that we know of? Like, has Kojima scanned him yet?
Has Nolan shown up to?
Is Nolan part of the Kojima verse? Also, I just realized she's outside, but I can't talk to her. You see this, Kyle? The sister, the older sister. Yeah. Okay. It makes me think she's still like her younger sister's still dead because she's like not reacting to me.
Yeah, I don't think they're like. There's no. I'm googling. There's no like. You know, Nolan has not been in Kojima's white hallway.
Is void of he's like dream void.
What's the place between heaven and hell supposedly? Purgatory. You know,
yeah.
Kojima Purgatory. But I bet if you asked Nolan about Kojima, I bet he has a passing like interest in him and is like, you know.
I have to watch this every time I fail.
Oh, do you really?
I mean, I've never seen a skip button in this game, so yeah, I just gotta skip past the dialogue.
I wonder if you fast forwarded to like 2 a.m., right?
Well, I feel like there's a part of me that thinks you would have to set up, like, logically she would have to know why you're there, right? And not just be some stranger that just showed up at night.
I have this vague memory of if you just show up, she's like, "Oh, can you help me?" You know, and like just maybe doesn't give you the whole rigmarole.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm just trying to cover my bases here.
Yeah, I'm curious. That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, is she making you do the? Oh,
I mean, I gotta prove to her that I'm capable of doing this. I guess I can do it better in my time.
Yeah. Now this is an opportunity, Marcus. I know we don't want to lean on this too much.
Are you talking about save states?
This might be a save state zone.
Yeah. Like, you do have to wait for things to happen.
Yeah. So I wouldn't hold it against you.
Yeah, I can save state like, you know, once we get into the waiting around zone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, save state at like 1:59 in the morning. You know what I mean? Just because it is a particularly painful.
Yeah. I mean, the progression is out of my hands in terms of, like, I can only do this at a certain time. And
like, this was, when I was young and I played this game for the first time, this was the kind of stuff that I was like, I really loved that game, but I never want to play it again. Because it's just, I just gotta wait around for stuff. You know? Like, this is one of those instances where, like, if you fail, your only option is to, like, oh, I guess I just gotta wait.
Oh, I'm so close! I think I got it, like, right at the dot. I think.
59 seconds?
No, exactly 1 minute. Sorry.
What?
I was gonna say, like, I felt like I just got there.
I cannot believe, dude, that's insane.
Look at that. Clip that.
That's more impressive than doing it under a minute.
Clip that. That's history right there. Look at that.
That is insane. I am gonna go clip that.
No one has ever done this in the history of anyone playing this game. I would wager that no one's ever gotten it exactly 1 minute.
I mean, dude, because it even has the milliseconds.
Look at that.
Even down to the millisecond. That is bonkers.
You know, everything started turning out great when I ate this world's finest chocolate. This is an endorsement now. You know, I couldn't have done this without world's finest chocolate, everyone.
I guess the question, I wonder if she's going to give you, because I think if you do it under a minute, you probably get maybe a hard piece or something, but I wonder if she doesn't give it to you if you're at exactly a minute, you know?
Yeah.
What should I call this clip? Marcus nails it.
I mean, I went over the time. I went overtime last time, so.
Yeah. Yeah, chat, let me know if you know. Oh, Creator Gaming already clipped it. Thank you, Creator Gaming. Gosh,
it's like, look, we've been saying plenty of time, but now we can say perfect time.
Well, you can jump forward in time now if you want to. Was it right, AA, down, I think?
Right, down. Alright. Night of the first day, yes. And then I haven't. Time should still be flowing normally because I haven't
You didn't
slowed
slow
down
it down.
time. So now I can. Should I just save state now or should I wait? Because I can't tell when it's actually close to 2 o'clock. Like, what is 2 o'clock on this scale?
I mean, it's literally it's on the bottom. Like it's 6 o'clock right now.
Is it because the moon? Like, am I looking? So it's 6, and then okay. I won't lie. I've been.
That number changes as you go through time. It'll say 1 o'clock. So
okay,
1
I haven't
o'clock,
looked at it. Or
Make
paid much attention. Yeah.
Make your save state at 1 o'clock, I think.
Okay, at 1 o'clock. So now we just gotta wait.
But does chat? Do you know if he gets anything if he does it under a minute, or like, because I wonder if like she gives you a heart piece if you do it under a minute.
And heart piece is a big deal.
Greyhound 89 calling out the brothers Quay. Nolan's a fan of them, the animators. That's like some real. That's some like. That's getting into some nerdy Nolan stuff. I have that Blu-ray of that short film that he made about the brothers Quay.
You think they called him that in high school? Nerdy Nolan?
Nerdy Nolan.
He's like, oh, he's just obsessed with his movies. You know, he's the president of the AV club.
Are you familiar with the brothers Quay, Marcus?
I know the name.
I had never heard of them until Nolan made a short film about them. But they make like just the creepiest, weirdest animated sort of.
I feel like I've seen their works. I know the name. I'm googling them now since I have time.
Yeah.
Brothers Quay.
They're they make basically Tool music videos.
Have they ever actually just made a Tool music
Greyhound
video?
89, they were the inspiration for some Tool music videos, yeah. 100%.
Have they never has Tool never just gotten them to, or are they alive?
They are artists
they look like
that exist in a sort of way that I don't understand how any American artist can function in this way. In that, like, they don't make any sort of commercial projects.
You're just like, how do you survive? Like, where do you get your money from?
Yeah, how do they just make these, I mean, fascinating short films, but I don't know how they make it a career. Like, I don't understand how it works. It's not like they're selling these short films. Like, if they were like, yeah, we make these short films and we really love them, and then also we do music videos for bands and we do advertisements and stuff like that.
Do they upload their films to YouTube now, or is it just like film festival stuff?
Film festivals and stuff, I
think. You get money for those, right? Like, if you win?
I mean, enough.
Yeah, because not enough to sustain yourself, because not like they happen all the time. But that's why I asked YouTube of like maybe they just survive on YouTube money, you know, like ad revenue.
No, it's certainly not that, because Duke Faison even says Patreon to be spoken.
The Brothers Quay Patreon.
But they've been around since, like the late '80s. Like they were pre-internet. You know what I mean? Like so, I don't. Yeah, and they don't. As far as I know, I watched that documentary. I don't think they have like day jobs.
It's just like, is it like the mystery of Tommy Wiseau or whatever? It's like we don't know how where he got his money from to make the room, but he just kept showing up with more money somehow.
Like I can, if you're not an American, if you're in another country, I can kind of understand it because they have more sort of government programs to support the arts and stuff like that. Like that's how games like Harold Halibut can be in development for more than a decade because like the government is funding that as an art project for the country.
Right. Like Harold Halibut's gonna feed this country when it comes out.
I mean that's Play Dead. Like I think I could be wrong about that, but I believe like one of the reasons they are able to sort of just heads down work on these games without really worrying about the sort of commercial viability of them is because they just apply for like grants in Denmark and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock.
But God forbid America offers something like that. That'd be, we can't do that. Are you crazy?
Okay, 11 o'clock. So in 2 hours, gonna save state.
Money laundering. Greyhound 89 and we're like Quay brothers. We've watched the documentary.
Yeah, you guys are the Quay brothers?
We are, yeah, because like he's talking about in the chat, he's saying their puppets are their eyes are olive oil coated, and that is something from the documentary that stood out to me too. Is that they were very like, we like having sort of shiny glazed eyes, and we tried different materials, but the best thing we found was olive oil because it doesn't evaporate or melt over the course of shooting a short film.
Did they use
weird that we're focusing so much on this.
Did they use extra virgin? Does that make a difference? Or
what if we swap it for avocado oil?
Grapeseed oil is pretty good.
There you go. How do the Quay brothers make money? Let's Google it.
It's gonna crash your computer. They're like, no one's supposed to know. You're asking too many questions.
Because I would love to just my job be I make stop animated short films. Okay, various animated shorts and advertising commissions. So I think they do some advertising work.
For who? Who? It's like Coca-Cola's like we need one of those weird olive oil eye babies on our commercials.
Olive oil eye babies. Brothers Quay commercials.
All right, I'm about to save state. It's 1 o'clock. Here we go.
Okay, so they do. Oh, you're doing a save state. Smart. They've done. Okay, they did like an AIDS awareness commercial. So that's like what's it called? Government
funded, sponsored, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, public service announcement.
Sure, yeah.
Right. They did some MTV.
They got like the PBS credits after the end of their weird experimental video. It just says this was possible thanks to viewers like you.
And then they did like MTV logos, like animated MTV logos. That makes sense because they had some weird animation stuff in the early MTV days. And then there's something called Mr. and Mrs. Crisp, a British snack commercial, which this has got to be the most horrifying snack commercial ever made.
Just about French fries.
Crisp. Quay. Let's see if I can find this.
And I'm ready. You see this? I'm ready. Wait, it's 2 o'clock. Is she out here?
Where's she at?
Oh, there she is.
There she is. Okay. All right. I will stop talking about Brothers Quay. This is like the niche of the niche.
They're about to make more money now because you've introduced them to probably a decent chunk of the audience. They're going to be like, I need to see these guys.
It was my introduction on a Game Informer stream that introduced the world to the Brothers Quay, not a Christopher Nolan directed short film documentary. The project before Tenet, I think it was. He did that, and then he did Tenet, and then he did Oppenheimer. Okay.
I'm standing my ground here. This is kind of like
right next to it. Like, look to your left.
Wait.
You see on your map?
Oh God, I can't. It's hard.
Right? There's a white dot that's like right there.
Oh God, you're scaring me now. Oh God, I don't like this.
But like, look, you see it, right? The white dot.
I think that's the door. Because all doorways look like that, like exit ways and stuff. Yeah. It scared me there. I was like, how?
I'm sorry. I mean, I was scared too. I saw a white dot.
You know, I think I need to get off of Ivona. I think they're close enough where, like, oh God, going get off the horse.
It's making it more complicated than it needs to be.
Oh my, yeah, because it's like they're close enough to where it'd be easier to not be on a moving object. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's some on this side, aren't there? Oh, they got in.
Okay.
Yeah, they got in.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if I could figure out how to get off the horse, then I just want to get off the horse. I mean, I love you to death, but you cost me to fight, buddy. I'm just gonna say.
Be on the horse.
Oh, she put her head down in shame because she knew that it was her fault.
I know we had that conversation of like,
how do I get off the horse? Let me practice this now.
Song of Time. This is a tip from Jelly Banana. Playing the inverted Song of Time before the aliens show up slows them down, but then the whole scenario takes longer.
That's weird because the inverted Song of Time has never affected people that we know. Like, it doesn't. It just slows time, but it didn't slow. It didn't slow everyone else down.
I mean, we can give it a shot, I guess.
I mean, I feel like I have it, like, now. Like, I want to try a few times normally before we resort to next. I feel like I've only lost because, you know, inexperience and also Epona. Epona, you cost me last time. It's your fault. Yeah, no, don't give me that lip. All right, girl, she's going in the house. And she needs to pull her weight, too. Like, I don't know what she's doing in there, but she needs to start, you know.
Oh, so you do not need to talk to her.
No. She goes into the house, and then that pretty much means it's about to start.
So you know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't matter now because you have the save state and stuff.
Oh, I don't have the arrows.
But I think that's how it works. If you don't talk to her first, I think that like she just exits the barn and it's like, oh, we did it.
Like,
it was
you killed those things.
You know? Because it's like since you don't need to talk to her. I think that's what it. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, there is one behind the barn.
Yeah, I see.
Which is pretty close. So you can play it.
Yeah. Going for full Hawkeye here.
I don't know what that says about me, that Robin Hood was my point of reference.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
Yeah.
I love it. Unless we're talking Robin Hood Men in Tights, then it's okay. I watched a clip from that movie recently, and I was thinking, like, I should rewatch that. I wonder if that movie still holds up. I haven't watched that movie since I was a kid.
There's a joke I'll always remember in that movie where Dave Chappelle is like Little John or whatever, and Carrie Elwes, or however you pronounce his name, is like getting into a fight, and he's like, "Watch my back," and then someone just hits him in the back, and Dave Chappelle's character just goes, "You got hit in the back." Like that was his equivalent of watching his back, was like letting him know he got hit in the back.
That might have been, no, not even might have, had to have been my introduction to Dave Chappelle. Because I watched the movie when I was a kid.
I watched his stand-up. I was probably too young to be doing it, but I think that was my first Dave Chappelle interaction. Watching Hour on HBO.
Dude, I got 5 arrows left, by the way.
Okay, but there is a place to refill them.
It's in the barn.
Okay, so can you go?
But they did drop some here.
But that's pretty far away.
It's okay. Are there any more behind me? I mean, there are, but they do drop arrows when they die. Oh my god, I thought this would be over, honestly, by now.
Yeah, you need to get
yes!
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Hell
thank God
yeah.
for the sun. Here comes the sun.
Every morning I wake up. Thank God for the sun.
We did it. What did you do? Honestly, please explain. Show your work. How did you contribute to this
with
victory?
With the ellipses there, it seems like she's about to be like, but at what cost?
Thank you. Thanks to you, the cows are. Thanks to me, the cows are giving thanks. Okay. How? Here's Romani's thanks. When you drink it, put your hand on your hip and take a big gulp like we do. Is the hand on the hip necessary? Is that etiquette?
Required.
Is it like extending your pinky when you have a nice drink?
One gulp will have you.
Well, I can bring that back to a mustache man in town.
That's right, and I think you got a bottle from it, maybe.
I mean, I better. I care more about the bottle than the milk. It's almost time for my sister to get up, so I have to get back to bed. She slept through this? Like, was she not aware of what's happening? Oh, look at that. I'm a rich little guy. Now I'm a regular economy little hero. I don't know. Just a little
rich
hero.
Little guy, little hero.
You helped the ranch girl and saved the cows. This was added to your notebook.
Rank, little hero, says Duke Face. Okay, and now I believe you can just ride Epona.
Anywhere I want.
Yeah. And you have her song, too, so you can call her.
Look at that. Spank that butt. Look at this.
Now, the question here is...
Sorry,
can you use Epona...
I'm slow time now.
No, good call. Can you get Epona whenever you want at this point in the game? Like, if time resets, do we have access to Epona? No, that's Epona, Duke Faison, for sure.
Yeah,
like, that's
we lost her in the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
How do I slow time? What's the song backwards again? Or whatever it is.
Down, A, right down.
Down, A, right, down, A. Wait, oh, that was dumb. Down, A, right, down, A. Okay.
There you go.
Da, da, da. All right. I think before I go any further, I want to take this milk back to the guys so we can just get that out the way. And then also I'll get an empty bottle out of it. Plus he might give me something. He might give me something cool.
Wait, what did you just play?
Oh, I'm fast traveling, so I want to give the milk to the guy, the bar guy. Just to get that out the way.
But like, when Marcus resets time, can he play Epona's song to?
I mean,
I call Epona whenever he wants, or does he have to blow up that rock first?
Well, I mean, she would have realistically, like, she would have to get past the rock somehow, right? Unless she jumps over it.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm not remembering. Jellybeaner says yes. I feel like I asked 7 questions, and that's on me. But what are you saying yes to?
Okay. Oh wait. Well, I guess I could go this way. I was like, I'm so used to going only to this area now when I come back to town. I was like, oh wait, the bar guys and oh, that's right. Jeez. Every time that happens, it gets me. We got a horse. We got a horse.
We got a house.
All right. Bar guy is
to the right.
To the right.
Oh yeah, you're going. That's the right way. Yeah. We both just like lock into it.
Yeah, synchronized. We're like a choir.
Oh, I think and to the left. Oh no, wait.
Isn't he this one?
I think you're right, actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is. Oh, they open at night. That's right. They're a night bar. All right. Well, in the meantime, we'll go do some more stuff in that area now that I can do more. So
oh, Billy Banana says it's worth helping the older sister on the ranch today too. I forgot about that. I don't know what the deal is with that. I guess you can go talk to the sister. Do you want to do that?
I have to go back there anyway, because I want to explore the other parts of that ranch, I guess. But let's see what she wants. It's the last piece of world's finest chocolate, everyone.
Would you buy it again? Or would you be like, nah, give me a Twix?
What you said. The last one. Wait, let's call it...
Easter egg Twix? This is like the best version of Twix.
Oh, I don't think I've had the Easter egg version. Is it just a big wafer then?
Yeah, and it's like there seems to be more caramel in it too. It's not, it's truly like
it's like actually a cookie, basically, like a cookie-sized cookie.
Like I used to be real over the moon for like seasonal candy and be like, well, I gotta buy like 6 months worth of this stuff. I've certainly gotten away from that.
Easter lasts forever in my house.
Yeah, Easter has my favorite. Easter has my favorite candy. Like I love.
Really? Over Halloween?
Yeah. Like sweet tart jelly beans.
Is it just the egg shaped? It's like, is it just like things lend themselves well to being egg shaped because it's like more of the thing? Like it's more Twix because it's like a bigger ratio of it, I guess? Or?
Yeah, I guess it's just the layout of it.
The
just
form
makes it
factor.
Taste better.
Yeah.
My daughter felt the same way because I gave her one this year and she's like, "Oh, this is like the best. Yeah, this makes it so much better." I feel like Reese's eggs are better too.
See, Reese's eggs I like, but I feel like the peanut butter ratio gets it loses its balance a bit. Where I like a perfectly like a regular Reese's is the best. Like I'm not really into the big cups because it's too much peanut butter, and I like Reese's peanut butter, but again, it's like I think they nailed the balance with just the original.
Yeah, fair.
And so that's kind of like I'll eat the Reese's eggs, but I don't go like crazy for them.
So you should go find a sister, because Jelly Banana is saying we should try to help the older sister. Which I didn't even remember that she had like a side quest. Honestly, I don't know if she's in the house or
she's not outside.
She was hanging with.
At least she wasn't. She wasn't in the same spot outside.
Yeah, maybe go in the house or both the houses, I guess.
Somehow
what
she's.
Time is it?
Okay, it's like morning. Yeah. Oh no,
okay, there she is.
So. Oh my.
Come on. Hello.
Oh, Romani's going to take our milk to Clocktown too.
Oh, I think I remember.
You're looking after the place. The cows would be all alone otherwise. Wait, she's saying that to her, not me, right?
No.
I'm not being. Okay, yeah, I was like, I'm not being saddled with this, huh?
Yes, sister.
She just sounds like a chain smoker. I'm going by wagon into town. Would you like a ride? I'll be leaving at 6 o'clock. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, do it.
I could. I mean, it doesn't seem like I'm going to do anything other than just to hang out.
I think, yeah.
It's not like, oh, I need you there. It's just like, if you want to come, I guess. You know.
I mean, you can fast forward. I think the clock takes you to 6 o'clock tonight, right?
Yeah, but I want to do some things. Let's actually, since we have time, like we have a lot of time before we get to the end of the day. Let's actually do some stuff.
But you should come back at 6. I do remember this in Jelly Banana. It's right.
I would say, oh, Epona's still out there. I was fully expecting her to. That they would take her away from me, and I was going to call her back.
Yeah. So it is. We got about 20 minutes or so left in the stream. So maybe you won't be able to. Maybe we'll leave the older sister side quest for next time. Like we just do a save state rather than restart.
Yeah. Let's go to. Let's see, because I've been everywhere else here. I've been into those other openings, so we can go to Waterworld just to see what's in there.
Yeah.
It's water world right now because it's raining.
That might set off more than a 20-minute quest. If that makes sense. But I think I remember what.
You talking to the guy that got a perfect like tying on the
that's right.
balloon thing, you know.
But there's a thing that you could do that honestly I will say like, let's do that next time, right? Like I know what starts this sort of the quest line, so to speak.
Sure.
But you can go find you can probably get a fast travel statue over there unlocked and that kind of thing, you know?
Also, this makes life so much easier, Epona. I don't have to put on a mask like the Goron, and she can trample everything.
I think the Goron is faster, though.
Yeah, but it's not a horse.
That's true. The Goron is not a horse.
And we don't have the same connection. This is my girl right here.
Girl. It is handy to just run over those blocks.
Yeah, watch this. We're gonna do 6 stunt with Epona. Right?
Stop.
No, just noped out of that. She's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Out of planet Earth, she said.
All right. Well, I didn't mean to get off of you, but.
No saddle.
Ah, Link's a G. He's like, no, just doing it. I don't want to say what I was gonna say something else. Like, that's probably not the word.
I get it. We all get it. We all get it.
Oh wait.
Oh boy, I really could have sworn that's exactly what you're supposed to do. So if that didn't
Kyle, did you lie to me? Did she jump over these little baby ones? Can't she jump? How did she
you gotta
jump?
get like the right angle and stuff.
Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh. Okay, I'm saying. I mean, that's not really a jump. That was just small enough to. Yeah. Does she jump in general? Sure.
I have a couple of ideas of what maybe, if this isn't working, what maybe you could do, but yeah, try give it a few more shots. Try to get like a straight on angle. Try the little one.
Like for the big one? Oh, okay. So I'll go up this ramp and then kind of get like.
Yeah, like get one of the other one. Just straight on. Just see if she'll jump. Just like get full speed. You know, feed her a couple carrots or whatever.
Here, all the carrots. Let's see. Can you jump over this one? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay.
I'm almost certain that's what you're supposed to do. Okay.
All right. She's just greedy.
She's just greedy.
Great Bay Coast.
Did you play a lot of Super Smash Bros. Melee?
Not as much as most people, because I never had a GameCube.
Okay.
So I played it at friends' houses every now and then, but it's probably my least played Smash game actually, which is funny because it's the one that people like the most.
Honestly, dude, I think it's the same for me. Because I own Smash Bros. On 64. I was very late to GameCube. I bought a GameCube to play Wind Waker explicitly. Like that was all I wanted.
Like when it came out, or was it like after the fact?
I bought a GameCube about a week before Wind Waker came out.
Okay, so you're not that late. It's like, because GameCube was 2001, Wind Waker was 03.
But like Melee
so
was like,
years.
not necessarily readily available. You know what I mean? There's like a window of time where it's like, oh, they got 50 copies over there, you know. I don't remember this guy.
Been catching fish for 30. I think it's The Rock.
Oh, yeah. What I was saying was, I had Smash Brothers on 64 and loved it. Played Melee casually at friends' house, and then bought Brawl the day it came out, and bought every other one the day they came out. But all I was getting at is, like, if you played Melee, you might recognize this area because there is a stage in Melee that one of the fighting stages is here in the Great Bay or whatever.
The Great Bay, where apparently the water's warmed up and it's affected the fishing trade. I mean, that's just global warming, man. I can't do anything about that. You should have listened.
Jelly Banana says, is Link canonically feeding her carrots every time he boosts?
That's what I've always thought. That's what I assumed why it was carrot, the symbols for speed. That was my understanding.
You don't have to collect carrots, and there's no animation of her feeding carrots. I just preferred that over the idea of him
like
hitting
whipping her.
I would rather him feed her a carrot than her.
Link sitting in the back like, yeah, just cracking the whip, spanking her with the Master Sword.
I don't know.
Alright, well, can't do anything with you probably just yet.
Look for a statue. There's probably a fast travel statue around here. It's always good to unlock those, you know?
Yeah.
Because then you don't need to get it.
Hello.
Oh, spider.
Do I have any bombs? I do. I'm not even gonna look at it.
Walk away from the explosion.
Doesn't.
Dusk till dawn style.
Oh, it's a slide. Okay.
Oh, you remember these guys from Ocarina?
Yeah, I do actually. The spiders. I don't like them. I like spiders. I don't mind generally spiders in real life, but these guys.
For all the occasions on which I've played Ocarina of Time, I've probably beaten that game 3 or 4 times in my life. I don't think I've ever gotten all the Skulltulas.
Yeah, I did it when I played.
You did?
I feel like no. I got close from what I remember. Like I made an effort to get them without looking it up.
Yeah, I mean, I've certainly gotten a lot of them, and I certainly
Okay,
the first few times I played it, I was really into it. But
can I shoot it and collect it? How do I get it back up there? This is why I need a hook shot.
That'd be handy.
Let's see. It doesn't seem like I could do anything here, but then also I need a way out. I can skip Goron. Like, oh yeah, I got it. You can go on your way. Go on
your way. This is your first one.
All right. Let's make it 2. Whoops. How did I miss that? Point blank. There we go.
Can you get that one?
I'm gonna do Goron Link because he's got height.
Make yourself a little taller, yeah.
Oh wow, I barely missed it. I bet I should be able to get on the way out.
I can't get it.
Get it on a rebound. No. Come on. There we go.
There you go. Actually,
Wait, why didn't I get that the first time I got it?
I think you got a little error when you like went off the ramp.
I say that's weird. They're like, we don't care about the first one, but the second one, oh my god, we gotta let you know that you found one of these things. All right. Oh, actually, I should have seen him. I mean, we probably if Goron Link can ride.
Oh yeah. I don't think so.
If you try to ride the horse in that form, you'll flatten the poor thing. All right.
That's good.
Fair enough.
Do you know the Miyamoto quote about dinosaur Mario riding Yoshi?
Oh, no.
I take credit for this quote from getting Miyamoto. Let's see. It's like one of Game Informer's most popular tweets ever. Okay, yeah. So this is I did this interview. I'm very proud of it. Now I'm second guessing myself. Oh, I should fix that link. But yeah, one of Game Informer's most popular tweets is a quote from Miyamoto I got from E3. We asked Miyamoto if a Mario-possessed T-Rex can ride Yoshi. It's too much stress on Yoshi. Please don't do it.
I like he could have just said no. I like that even that small elaboration of just like, but like stating the obvious of like, no,
Yeah.
it would be too much stress. Like, why would you want that?
Yeah, but the story is broken. I need to fix it.
Oh, what the hell? It's the Crypt Keeper. They're late! What are those Zoras doing? Huh? What is it, boy? Did you also come to watch the Zora eggs hatch? I'm excited about it too, but those important eggs haven't arrived yet. It takes about 1 to 3 days from the time the Zora eggs are laid from the hatch. I don't think I knew that Zoras laid eggs until now. I'm trying to think, like, have I always?
I did either.
I think I assumed they were like live births when they reproduce. The more you know. But if they aren't kept in this aquarium until then, they may die. The reason for this is that the recent abnormal weather has caused the ocean temperature to rise in this region. Zora eggs are very sensitive to changes in the temperature. The only way the eggs can hatch is if they're placed in this aquarium water, which I set aside for them long ago. Why do you look dead? The Zoras are well aware of this, but they're still late. I wonder if something has happened to Zora Hall. Oh, Zora Hall. Zora Hall sounds like a jazz singer. Like you go to Motown to see Zora Hall perform.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Can we see the eggs? Oh, whoops.
Show me the eggs.
No. Oh, no, you're gonna go through that.
Show me the Zora babies.
Wait, what's the guy here?
That was my Werner Herzog impression, by the way.
The Zora eggs.
Does he say that in The Mandalorian? He's like, show me the baby, or something like that.
It's like about Grogu.
Yeah.
Show me the child. I feel like my Werner Herzog is like bordering on Christopher Walken.
He says, "I would like to see the baby." That's what he says.
I would like to see
the Zora eggs.
Like, I don't know why. Like, I think it's our impression of like a mild Christopher Walken to them.
Yeah, right.
And show me the Zora babies, please. It's the temperature is too great for them.
That's very good. That's very good. When is Severance Season 2 happening, Marcus?
Is he in that show? I've never seen Severance.
I love Severance. It's one of those shows that the first season was so good that I am fairly confident the second season will underwhelm because it's just like back.
Is it going to be a Westworld Season 2 situation?
I worry. I don't worry at the same time. If the second season of Severance isn't as good, that's fine because the first season was perfect. That kind of thing.
Severance is the business show, right? Company, something like that. Like people trying to take over a company. Is that what it is?
Here, I'll give you the Severance is science fiction. You might be thinking of
Wait,
the other
is it?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking.
Are you thinking of
the family that runs the company and they hate each other? And
that's what you're thinking of.
Success. Okay, the other S, the one word S show. Yeah. Okay. Wait. So Severance is sci-fi?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
Severance.
I don't think I ever thought that.
Is if I don't know if I don't need to sell it.
Speaking of sci-fi, look at this guy.
Zora. Yeah. But in Severance, the idea is there's this company that you can work for.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is you go to your job, right? You enter into the building, and basically your brain turns off. And then at the end of the day, you leave the building, and your brain turns back on. So from your perspective, as like a normal person, the idea is like you don't actually have to go to work, right?
Right.
You get up in the morning, you go to the office, you blink your eyes, and suddenly the day's over and you can go home. Right? Like and you get paid.
What? I'm sorry.
Oh, geez, sorry. I thought you were surprised at the premise of Severance.
No. I'm surprised at this guy. He said, "Hey, I bet you can't break all these jars at once. You know, you can go and try." And I took that as a challenge. And so I tried, and then he's like, "What the hell are you doing trying to break my... Now I'm going to skim 10 rupees off of you?" He's like, "I thought you wanted me to attempt. Were you just bragging?" Oh, but if I break one jar, it's a problem and I owe you money. But if I break them all, we're good. That's interesting logic. That'd be like me going in your house and like knocking over a lamp and you flipping your crap. But if I bulldoze your house to the ground, you're like, "Well, that's cool."
Jelly Bananas, finally Link is punished for his vandalism. What are you doing?
I didn't do it. I
throw another $10 now?
No, I was primed to throw another bomb. When I threw the first bomb, it blew up, but I was just throwing the other ones. I thought it would get to try again, and then so I was already committed to that second one. So I just lost another 10 rupees. What if I didn't have money? What would he do? You think he'd go like an IOU thing? At the end, I kind of almost want to try just to like, if I have no money, how do I pay up? I probably need the big bomb because that's probably got enough of a blast radius to take those out.
But yeah, so Severance, right? You turn off your brain, you go to work, and then the show is about basically you're splitting yourself into two people because there's the version of you that's at work and there's the version of you that's not at work. Okay. And like, what does that mean, and what the hell? What so like the person of you technology like that? What do they do with that?
Yeah, because the version of you that you're creating is like a sentient being.
Yeah, but they don't know anything about your exterior life. Like it's almost like they have, they're adults, but they have no knowledge of the outside world. They exist in the hours between 9 to 5 in this building, and that is their existence.
Yeah, they only need to know their job.
Yeah, it's very, It's a very weird, strange idea that they explore in a lot of interesting ways. And it's also like scary. It's a really great show. I highly recommend it. It was like I remember watching
it. Like who has it?
Apple TV.
Oh, I have Apple TV. I can watch this.
Oh yeah, watch Severance. Yeah. And then I it's one of those shows where like at the season finale, I like had to get up and do a lap around my house. Oh my god!
Like what is that was interesting. Okay, I
was so like amped.
I was like, was it like a victory lap? Like yeah.
No, just like
a sadness lap. Okay.
I watched because I was like, I don't know what this means. I just like it was incredible. I don't get that feeling often where it's just like you just get amped because of like something crazy happening, and I was just like, that is incredible. Yeah, Severance.
It reminds me of watching Squid Game and getting to the Marbles episode and having to do a lap of sadness around my house as I was processing that episode.
What episode?
The Marbles episode.
Oh yeah, Squid Game.
Like I literally had to stand up and just like I need to maybe go outside and go for a walk because I'm devastated right now.
Yeah. Severance is devastating in the same way. Like you know what I mean?
Sure.
In some ways it is, man. I can't recommend Severance enough. Very good.
All right.
Watch Fallout, then watch Severance. That's a good.
I do need to watch. Television. I need to start watching Fallout this week. I'm genuinely excited to watch it. Even more so after reading your review that is on our website, Kyle.
So we're coming up on the end of the stream. Have you seen a fast travel outlet?
Yeah, it was at it was at his place.
Was okay, cool.
Wait,
did you activate it?
Wait, his place changed.
No, I think that's a different place.
Wait. Oh, I think I came from. Okay, I was just like, wait, that's not the same building. Okay, I was like, what happened?
Okay. But I just thought maybe activating the fast travel and then just making a save.
I mean, I
don't think we need to rewind time because there's still stuff we want to do in this loop. So
right. But yeah, I believe I activated the fast travel because I think it was attached to the building in the ocean. I'll go double check real quick since I have time. But I'm pretty sure now I have Severance on the brain. And now I gotta split my brain into another brain. And then one of them has their one job is to watch Severance, and then I just do everything else in my life.
Yeah. I hope you watch it. If you watch it, let me know.
I do want to see. I've heard people, again, I didn't know what the show was, and I think I have been confusing it with Succession, which is another show that people says is really good, and I haven't seen yet either.
I haven't watched Succession yet.
So I think I got the two mixed up of like, they sound the same. Even though those words are...
Yeah, they're all like business focused, single word, you know,
S.
like... Yeah.
Okay, I did get it.
Oh. Well, I mean, this might be a good time to wrap it up. Is there anything else in the water? I feel like I was supposed to... Oh.
Well, I mean, in that other... I mean, there's that ominous, foggy island in the back there.
Yeah.
And then there's also the stuff in the next screen that I left, so... There's plenty to dig into here next time.
Can you look at the water? Just look at the coast.
Is that Tingle up there?
Yeah, he's on maps, dude. Go to the right. To the right. Just walk over to the right. You don't need to be in the frame.
Oh, I thought you still wanted to see the frame. Okay.
Yeah, go by the sign and like look out into the water.
The sign?
Yeah, to your left. Like there's a.
Oh, this sign. Okay.
Yeah, and just kind of look out.
Danger! Keep out.
And can you see anything? Okay. All right. Never mind. I thought there was supposed to be something there, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Okay.
But
yeah, it's probably a good place to. We gotta take a mental note to go back to the Lon Lon Ranch at 6.
I mean, you could do it now. Like do a video game style audio log to teach yourself.
Hello, Marcus and Kyle. This is Kyle. You go to the Lon Ranch or Lon Lon Ranch at 6 p.m. to help the older sister.
There we did it. We did it. All right. It's our own form of time travel.
That's right.
But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next week with episode 12 of our Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask Super Replay. Be sure to visit GameInformer.com, and of course, always support us by subscribing to physical issues of the magazine up there in that URL, subscription.GameInformer.com. It's a great way to support us directly. All right, Kyle, let's get out of here and go watch Succession or Severance or one of those two shows. Yes. Yeah. Well, let's go watch Joey. Let's get this podcast off the ground. Yeah, all right. Have a good weekend, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.